Now, OC's cranking up the highlight machine. It's time for high school football and the WSAV Friday Night Blitz highlight show, powered by OC Welch Ford Lincoln.
Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz highlight show. I'm Joey Lamar, joined by Kobe Zach. I mean, we had a really good matchup for our game of the week. You had Hilton Head Island and you had May River, both teams coming in at 6-1, both 2-0 in the region, and May River was ranked 10th in the state. Hilton Head Island at number 7.
Yeah, I mean, we've had unbelievable games of the year so far, but I don't think any table has been as set as it was for this one tonight. Just a great matchup.
All right, let's get to it. This a big one in Bluffton. Every offensive possession was key in this contest because of the ball control offenses that both teams run. And on the opening possession for May River, they fumble the football. Hilton Head scoops it up and they score. They lead 7-0. Thaddeus Zarnicki. The defense scores to Hilton Head Island, but the joy short-lived because on the ensuing kickoff, Mason Swigert, he feels the kick, breaks the tackle, 75 yards to the house, and in a matter of seconds, May River makes up for the fumble. We're tied at 7. But Hilton Head Island will take control from this point. As we go to the fourth, Javen Risher rushes in for the score. It's 31-9 at that point. Hilton Head Island has now won 5 in a row. They take control of the region. They win 35-15.
Yeah, we had some other great ones too, like Effingham County. They're hosting Greenbrier. And I mean, we talk about Effingham County's offense a lot, but tonight their defense got after it. 0-0 in the first quarter. Several Rebels getting through the line, and Duff Davis coming up with the sack. They would force a punt. So now Effingham County with it, and Tucker Perkins swings it out to Travis Hunter. Hunter shakes a tackle to pick up a big gain on this one. The Rebels are in business, but they would have to try for a field goal. And after a little bit of, well, referee staring contest, they say that it's no good. But they wouldn't really need that because they come out on top of this one, 42-17.
All right. Usually they talk to each other before the kick and say, it's your call, it's your call.
Or whisper something.
Something. All right. Over at Memorial Stadium, we had Wayne County trying to upset Benedictine, but the score already 28-0 in favor of Benedictine, and BC's defense played well. Here's proof. Cole Schubin makes a stop in the backfield for a loss. Now BC back on offense again, and the wide receiver screen goes to Joshua Washington, and well, that's a great athlete in space, and he scores. BC up 35-0 after the PAT. And later, the Cadets on offense again, and the sweep goes to Cole Henderson. They just have so many weapons. Another score, 42-0 at this point. BC will go on to win this one. Wow, 75-7. Wow.
Is that good?
That's good. I think that's good.
We're going to move over now to the other Effingham, South Effingham hosting Bradwell Institute. We opened this one at the end of the first half. South Effingham scored to make it 14-12, and here's the 2-point try to tie it. Initially ruled successful, but the refs would get together for a while here, and they would change the call. Purvis in the back is rightfully upset. The Tigers now looking for more points before half, and it's 3rd and a mile. They're going to go on the ground to Jacoby Paisley.
Ooh, look at those moves.
Who's going to end up getting the first down. I don't think they just wanted to run the clock out, but I mean, when you have that, maybe you can try some more. But they go to Paisley again, this time shut down by the Mustangs. And after a winless season last year, South Effingham picks up win number 4 of the year, 26-21. Congrats to them.
Wow, congrats to Coach Lauren Purvis and the Mustangs. Let's go back to the hostess city, Johnson, taking on Calvary Day. And this was the first play from scrimmage for Calvary Day, but it's Xavion Gray of Johnson making a huge hit to put Calvary Day behind the chains. But the very next play was in favor of Calvary Day. James Mobley finds Levon Owens, and just like that, it's 6-0 Calvary Day. They missed on the point after a try. Now, after Johnson fumbled, Calvary Day back on offense again, and Kaden Jones rushes in for the score. Calvary Day up 13-0 early. They go on to win this one 68-0.
We're going to move over now. We've got Windsor Forest hosting Islands at that Groves new stadium. Windsor Forest is down 14-8 in the fourth quarter. That's when they found out just how hard Jay-Sean Green runs it. First, he carries multiple defenders with him for the first down, and then one play later, by the way, he just switched to offense. He was just a defensive guy before this. He lays down the hammer.
You're right. Like you said, he was a linebacker. Now he's on offense, and he's delivering punishment.
Exactly. He is running angry. And why go anywhere else after a play like that? It's going to go right back to Green, who is in for the score. Windsor Forest wins this one, 16-14.
Ooh, close win there. All right, let's go over to Whitmarsh Island. We have Beach and Groves. And Groves down 38-0. The offense not doing well. However, on this play, They were. Taft James rips off a huge run for a first down, but the drive would stall. And now Beach is on offense with 25 seconds left in the first half, and they go for the home run ball. But this ball will be picked off by Jalen McCray. He does the honors. Grove still down 38-0 at the break, though. And now on the first offensive play of the second half for Beach is Jordan Newton. He goes ham. Let's start calling him Sir Jordan Newton, okay? He's earned that. Sir Jordan Newton. He's in for the rushing score. Beach wins its third straight ball game, 64-12.
Yeah, we're going to move over now. We've got Long County at Jenkins. We're going to start this one off in the third quarter. Jenkins is already up a few scores, as they are on many teams. But Ryan Scott's going to walk in for another touchdown. Bit of an and one, taking the shove at the end. No flag, but that put him up 35-14. Now we've got Long County on offense. Dylan Tyler is going to unload this ball, but the pass was intercepted by Brian Swinton. So now Jenkins back on offense. Demetrius Holloway Jr. is going to break out for the long run. He is gone for another touchdown, and they would go for two and get that two to make it 42-13. Jenkins remains unbeaten in region play, winning this one 49-13.
They run that quarterback sneak pretty well. All right, we've got Jenkins County at Bryan County, and we're going to start off in the second quarter. Neither team is on the board yet until Jenkins goes in for a touchdown here. So they're on the board, and that touchdown will be followed up by a conversion try. And that is good to make it 7-0. And now Jenkins County back on offense again. And this will be Justin Wright with a swift pass to Jamarius Luke, who puts Jenkins on the board once again, followed by another conversion. So Bryan County, Bryan County will come back to get the win tonight, 35-14.
We're going to move over now to Toombs County, where they are hosting Savannah Country Day. We're going to start this one with the Bulldogs on offense. It's going to be Joseph Owens getting it. He's going to break out a pretty good one here, but he would fall just short of the end zone once he gets tackled eventually.
Yes.
So he goes down, but now they are in great position here. Just a few plays later, Justin Powell is able to get this one into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Bulldogs. Now we're going to jump to 4 minutes left in the quarter after this. Toombs County is going to go through the air, but that's intercepted by Hayes Beaver from Savannah Country Day. But, I mean, this one was just all Toombs County in the end. They won it 42-7.
All right, that was fun. Let's go for round two. You ready, Kobe?
Let's do it. Coming up on the Friday Night Blitz is this play that we're about to show you. One of the plays of the week comes from Beach and Groves.
And could Bacon County pull off the upset against a team ranked in the top 10?
You're watching the Friday Night Blitz on WSAV. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to the WSAV Friday Night Blitz Highlight Show. Powered by O.C. Welch Ford Lincoln.
All right, Kobe, it's time to play that game that you hate and I love. Can you name that tune?
Usually it's familiar, at least to the band tune. I could say like that's a band song. I don't think I've ever heard that one in my life, to be honest with you.
That's a little Earth, Wind, and Fire, old school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little
September? Not September?
Not September.
Same artist.
I don't remember the name, but yes, it is Earth, Wind, and Fire, though. All right, let's come back as we head out to Screven County as they take on Savannah High. This is another big region matchup, and the first play goes to DeMarco Ward. He's going to take the ball. He's going to get the rush here, and Screven County does rushing very well. They weave through the middle, and he picks up a first down. Next, it'll be a handoff to Kashard Prescott, who's going to find an opening and is going to get as many yards as he can before he's pulled down by the defense, and that's a lot.
Get off me.
That's a pretty big number of yards right there. All right, and then we'll also see Ward again. They like giving the ball to him, and he gets to the outside, and they're going to take him down, but not before he gets another first down. Screven County will go on to win this one. Your final 40-6.
Now we're going to go over to Metter. They're taking on McIntosh County Academy. We're going to open this one up in the second half. Metter's Michael Ricks is going to keep hit himself here, but he's going to be taken down before he could do very much. That's a loss of yards right there, but the next play, Metter is going to decide to go through the air, and it's Ricks finding Elijah Dickerson. he would be brought down just short of a Tiger first down. So now they're going to go back to the run game after just going through the air, and it's on the ground to Kane Brown. He's going to pick up the first down to keep that drive alive, but in the end, it was all McIntosh County Academy. They win this one, 18-8.
Wow, that's kind of a surprising score right there. All right, let's go to Southland taking on Robert Toombs Christian Academy. We're going to start with Southland's quarterback, Mac McMichael, able to make the pass to Alan Stike, who's able to run down to get a first down. So we'll move those chains, as they say in the NFL. And the next play is 3rd and 10, and it's Garrett Love able to get the ball in the middle, and he's gone for the score.
They love that.
Hey, that is what they call a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes left in the first quarter now. Robert Toombs Christian back on offense again, and it's Drew Edwards able to complete this pass to Anthony Cook, and that goes for 6. But we don't have a final for this one. We'll try to get you one for the morning.
We're going to move over now. We've got Cross, and they're hosting Jefferson Davis. We're going to start this one early in the game. Jefferson Davis with the ball. Judson Bowers goes ahead for a tough run. It was a short one, but it would be enough to pick up the first down and move those chains.
Oh, okay, sorry. I missed it. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me.
7 minutes now into the first quarter. Senior running back Gregory Leon is going to break several tackles on his way for 6. He's in for the touchdown. So now, a little bit after the score, we had a successful 2-point conversion here. It's Dalton Nix. They're going through the air now, and this pass is going to go to Harrison Ray. 2-point conversion good, and this one was all Jefferson Davis. They went at 48-6.
All right, let's go to St. John Christian Academy taking on Hilton Head Prep. This one a little early in the day, and about halfway through the first quarter, it's wide receiver Thomas Hester who gets the first down for the Dolphins. So good play right there. Now we're going to go halfway through the second quarter, and it's Davis Cargill who's going to score the first touchdown of the game. So we didn't have a score until midway through the second quarter, and it's Hilton Head Prep who rushes in for the score. And then we'll go to 4 minutes left in the second quarter, and it will be Dor Rickley who was going to score again, who's going to score for Hilton Head Prep as they get the win in this one, 47-21.
We're going to move over now to Columbia County. We have Statesboro taking on Evans, and Evans honored their seniors prior to the game in the student section. Take a look at this. Do you know what that is?
No.
Minion themed. From Despicable Me? No?
No. Is that another kids movie?
Somewhat, yeah. First quarter, Blue Devils with a long opening drive, nearly 9 minutes off the clock. Beckham Gerard fakes the handoff, takes it for the first down. We're going to move over now to a few plays later. Keon Childers takes it himself, and he's going to put the stiff arm on him, but he is down just short of the goal line. But the Blue Devils threatening again. Gage Newsom gets the handoff, and he is in for the touchdown for Statesboro. And they're going to get the win in this one. 43-20 is your final.
All right, congrats to Statesboro. 2 more wins, and they lock up the region title. It will be their first region championship since 2011. All right, let's go out to Vidalia and Swainsboro as they look to stop a 3-game losing streak. And we're going to start with Swainsboro taking an 8-0 lead, but Vidalia answered right back with a touchdown of their own. Andre Jackson runs it in for the score. The Tigers would still lead 8-6 after they missed a 2-point play, and Swainsboro looking to move the ball on their next possession. Quarterback Joshua Gray scrambles to find someone, but instead he fumbles the ball and it's recovered by Vidalia. Swainsboro comes out victorious tonight, 35-20.
Yeah, we're going to move over now. We've got Buford taking on Bishop England in this one. Little nice overhead shot of both the teams there.
Yeah, Bishop England trying to snap a 2-game losing streak, and they look like they're going to do that up 10 points as we wind down late in the third quarter.
And they're looking for more going through the air, but that pass is picked off and headed the other way.
That's a good play from Buford right there.
So now back on offense are the Eagles, but they're going to go down and get sacked in this one. It's Bishop England getting revenge, coming out on top 24-14.
All right, let's go to Bacon and Worth County. And this was a really big matchup for Worth County as they try to, for Bacon County, they try to upset Worth County, but not a good start for Bacon County as